I can't tell you how many times I've met women over 50 who say, "I feel invisible in my clothes." But here's the truth. You don't need a brand new wardrobe to stand out. You just need a few styling tricks. In this video, I'll walk you through 13 proven ways to instantly look more chic, more current, and more confident in your style. I've tested these tips myself, I've recommended them to my clients, and they really do work. And trust me, by the time we get to the end, you'll discover one little tweak that makes people stop and say, "Wow, you look amazing. What did you change?" Let's start with one of my favorite tricks, choosing timeless pieces, but with a twist. Now, I love a good white blouse or a classic trench coat as much as the next person, but if you stick to the most basic versions, your outfit can end up looking flat or even dated. What instantly elevates your look is finding those classics with just a touch of modern detail. Maybe it's a puff sleeve on your blouse, a trench with leather trim, or a blazer with unexpected buttons. It's those little differences that make people wonder why your outfit feels so fresh. Think about a plain white button-down versus one with slightly exaggerated cuffs or a sharp asymmetrical cut. The first looks safe, fine, but nothing memorable. The second, it has that effortless, "oh, she knows" style vibe. Even though it's still the same simple shirt, you're not throwing away your classics, you're just updating them with thoughtful design details. And here's the beauty of this trick. It doesn't require you to overhaul your wardrobe. It's simply about being choosy with the versions of basics you buy. When you pick timeless pieces that have a modern edge, your wardrobe stays versatile and classic, but you still look like you're tuned into style today. It's the difference between wearing clothes and wearing clothes that work for you. Now, let's move into something that makes the single biggest difference in elevating an outfit: fit and tailoring. So many women overlook this step, but it's truly the secret to making even affordable clothes look like they were made for you. You could spend hundreds of dollars on a dress, but if it's pulling at the bust or sagging in the shoulders, it won't flatter you. On the flip side, you can take a mid-range dress, have it tailored to your shape, and suddenly it looks high-end and intentional. Think about it this way. Trousers straight off the rack, too long, puddling at the hem, and sitting awkwardly at the waist. Now think those same trousers hemmed to just skim the ankle, with the waistband nipped in so it hugs your natural shape. Instantly, the outfit goes from sloppy to sharp, and it doesn't matter if those trousers came from Nordstrom, Macy's, or even Target. That little tweak in fit is what creates presence. And tailoring doesn't have to be intimidating. Start with simple adjustments, shortening sleeves, hemming pants, or bringing in a dress at the waist. These tiny changes make your clothes look custom-made, and they highlight your shape in the most flattering way. It's such an easy way to elevate your entire wardrobe without buying a single new piece. Alright, let's talk about accessories, because this is where so many women over 50 miss the mark. Accessories are the quickest, easiest way to make an outfit look styled instead of just thrown together. The key here is balance. One well-chosen piece can do more for your look than piling on 5 random ones. A bold necklace with a simple blouse draws attention to your face, while a statement belt instantly defines your waist and transforms a boxy dress into a flattering silhouette. Let me give you a quick before and after. Imagine a plain jeans and t-shirt combo. On its own, it looks casual, even a little unfinished. Now add a structured leather crossbody, a pair of gold hoop earrings, and maybe a scarf tied loosely at the neck. Suddenly, that same casual outfit looks intentional and chic, like you're someone who knows her style. And you didn't even change the clothes, you just changed the punctuation. That's how I like to think of accessories, as punctuation marks in your outfit. They finish the sentence. Without them, even a nice outfit can look incomplete. But with them, you look styled, polished, and elevated. And the best part, accessories don't require you to commit to a whole new wardrobe. They're small investments that instantly make your existing clothes feel brand new. Now, here's a trick that keeps your style looking fresh without making you feel like you're trying too hard. Balancing classic and contemporary pieces. This is especially important over 50, Because the danger is leaning too far into safe classics and ending up with a dated look, or leaning too far into trends and feeling like the outfit is wearing you. The magic happens in the middle ground. For example, take a timeless piece like a trench coat, worn traditionally with matching trousers and a plain blouse. It can look a little old-fashioned, but throw that same trench over cropped wide-leg pants and sleek ankle boots, and suddenly it feels current, modern, and stylish. Or picture a classic pencil skirt, pair it with a trendy oversized shirt, and tuck just one side in, and it transforms into something fashion-forward while still grounded in a classic base. It's really about creating contrast. The classics give your outfit longevity and elegance, while the contemporary touches signal that you're in tune with what's happening now. That balance instantly elevates your style and makes your outfits feel intentional, not accidental. You don't have to choose between being stylish or being age-appropriate. You can easily be both by mixing your pieces smartly. And this next trick is one I can't stress enough: prioritizing quality fabrics. Once you hit 50, fabric choice makes all the difference in how elevated your outfit looks. Thin synthetic fabrics tend to cling in the wrong places, wrinkle instantly, and honestly, they just don't drape well. But natural fabrics like cotton, silk, wool, and linen not only look richer, they also feel amazing on your skin. Let me paint a picture. Imagine a polyester blouse that feels almost plasticky versus a silk or silk blend blouse that has weight, flow, and a soft sheen. The first might be cheaper, but it almost always looks cheaper on the body. The second looks elegant, flattering, and far more expensive than it may actually be. That simple switch in fabric is what makes an outfit look high quality without screaming for attention. And here's the good news: you don't need a closet full of designer clothes to get this effect. Even mid-range brands now offer pieces in high-quality blends that look just as chic as luxury lines. So if you want your clothes to instantly feel more polished and intentional, start by paying attention to fabric. Want to try some of my favorite silk blend blouses? I've added links to good product options in the description box below. Now, let's move into one of my favorite tricks for instantly elevating your look: experimenting with color. So many women over 50 default to wearing black, beige, or navy because they feel safe. And while those shades are timeless, they can sometimes wash you out or make an outfit feel flat. The magic happens when you bring in jewel tones like emerald green, sapphire blue, or a deep wine red. Imagine a simple black sweater paired with black pants. It's fine. But now swap that sweater for a jewel-toned cashmere in emerald green. Instantly, the whole look feels richer, more intentional, and more polished. Even softer tones like blush pink, lavender, or dusty blue can give an outfit a fresh lift. Think about a neutral trench coat with a black scarf. Now, change that scarf to a rich burgundy silk one. Suddenly, it looks styled, thought through, and chic. That tiny splash of color does all the work. Color adds life and dimension to your outfit, and it has the power to brighten your complexion too. Something neutrals alone just can't do. The best part is, experimenting with color doesn't mean wearing neon from head to toe. Start small. A colorful handbag, a bright pair of flats, or even statement earrings. Little pops go a long way. When women over 50 get this right, I always notice how people's eyes light up when they see them. It's that subtle shift from looking okay to looking unforgettable. Next, let's talk about shoes, because they can completely transform your outfit. And I'm not just talking about style, I'm talking about comfort too. When I see an outfit with worn-out dated shoes, it instantly brings the whole look down. Picture this. You're wearing beautifully tailored trousers with a crisp blouse, but then you add clunky old sneakers. Now imagine swapping those for a sleek pair of leather loafers or pointed toe flats with a cushioned sole. The same outfit is now chic, intentional, and elevated, without sacrificing comfort. Women over 50 sometimes feel like they need to choose between stylish or comfortable shoes, but that's not true anymore. Brands are finally giving us both. Think block heels that don't hurt your feet, ankle boots with hidden support, or chic sneakers in leather instead of canvas. These kinds of upgrades are subtle, but they matter. Shoes are the grounding piece of your outfit, and when they're modern and chic, everything else looks better. Here's a quick mental check. If you wouldn't wear your shoes to lunch with a friend or on a casual evening out, they probably aren't doing much for your style. Elevating your shoe game doesn't require dozens of pairs, just a few high-quality ones you can rotate. It's those finishing touches that make people think, she looks so put together, even though the rest of your outfit might be really simple. Now, I can't stress this enough. Confidence and personal style are what tie everything together. You can wear the most expensive clothes, but if they don't feel like you, people will notice. I've seen women buy outfits that looked amazing on a mannequin, but felt foreign on their bodies. That's the before, clothes that wear you, instead of the other way around. The after happens when you put on something that reflects who you are and makes you feel amazing. Suddenly, you're standing taller, smiling more, and the whole look radiates. This is where style becomes deeply personal. For example, maybe you love bold accessories or dramatic jackets. Lean into that. It becomes part of your signature look. Or maybe you're someone who thrives in softer, feminine pieces, like silk blouses and flowing skirts. That's just as chic. The important part is that you're dressing for yourself, not for trends, not for what you think you're supposed to wear at a certain age. Clothes should empower you, not restrict you. And here's the thing. Confidence itself is the invisible accessory that makes every outfit look elevated. When you put on an outfit that feels authentically you, people aren't just noticing the clothes, they're noticing the energy you're putting out. And that energy, that presence, is what really makes them say, "She looks incredible." Here's a styling trick that I think a lot of women overlook: adding texture. A flat outfit is one where everything looks smooth and one-dimensional. For example, think about pairing a plain cotton tee with flat polyester pants. Now picture that same tee layered under a tweed blazer with structured trousers or a silky skirt. Suddenly, your outfit has depth, and it looks styled instead of just thrown together. Mixing textures is such an easy way to elevate your look. Denim with silk, leather with wool, or chunky knits with tailored trousers, it's the contrast that creates interest. When you see an outfit that looks designer-level chic, 9 times out of 10, texture is playing a huge role. Even something as simple as swapping a smooth leather bag for a croc-embossed one can instantly make your look more dynamic. And the beauty of texture is that it doesn't scream trend, it just whispers style. It keeps your outfit modern, intentional, and rich. So the next time you feel like your look is missing something, don't run out and buy new clothes, add texture. That small shift is often what takes you from blending in to standing out. And now, one of the most powerful tricks to instantly modernize your outfit is experimenting with proportions. This is the styling technique that can completely change your silhouette with very little effort. Imagine that you're wearing a flowy blouse with wide leg pants. Everything is loose, and the outfit lacks structure. Picture that same blouse tucked into the trousers with a defined belt at the waist. Immediately, the proportions are balanced, and the outfit looks intentional and elevated. Playing with proportions can be as simple as pairing skinny jeans with an oversized knit, or wide-leg trousers with a fitted turtleneck. These little contrasts keep your outfit from looking dated. It's also a way to highlight your best features, whether that's a defined waist, longer legs, or elegant shoulders. When proportions are right, everything feels sharper and more flattering. So, here's my question for you. Do you find yourself sticking to one proportion over and over again, like always wearing fitted tops with fitted bottoms, or do you like to mix it up? I'd love to know how you play with proportions in your outfits. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I always enjoy hearing your styling strategies because it makes these conversations so much richer. Let's talk about something so many women overlook: eyewear. Your glasses or sunglasses aren't just functional. They're one of the first things people notice about you. Outdated frames can unintentionally date your entire look, no matter how chic your outfit is. On the other hand, modern, well-chosen frames instantly elevate your appearance and give off a stylish, intentional vibe. Think of them as jewelry for your face. They highlight your features, draw attention to your eyes, and communicate your personal style before you even say a word. Imagine someone in a beautifully tailored blazer and sleek trousers, but wearing small wire-rimmed glasses that haven't been updated since the early 2000s. The outfit loses its impact. Now, replace those glasses with bold, structured frames in tortoiseshell or a sleek cat-eye style. Suddenly, the same outfit looks current, chic, and elevated. Nothing about the clothes changed. The power came from eyewear. What I love most about this tip is how transformative it is without requiring a complete wardrobe overhaul. You can be wearing the simplest outfit, a crisp button-down and jeans, but if your eyewear is stylish, people will assume the whole look was carefully put together. Eyewear sends the message that you're modern, confident, and aware of trends without trying too hard. Another detail to consider is shape. The right frames can balance your face shape beautifully. Wider frames elongate round faces, while softer, oval frames can soften angular features. Even color plays a role. Black frames look bold and dramatic, while lighter shades like champagne or soft brown blend seamlessly and feel elegant. So if you've been feeling like your look needs a refresh, but you're not ready to overhaul your wardrobe, start with eyewear. It's a simple change that carries a lot of impact, and it instantly makes every outfit look more polished and intentional. Now, let's shift to something equally powerful: refreshing your hair and makeup. Style isn't just about the clothes you wear, it's also about how you frame them. Outdated hairstyles or makeup techniques can pull your look backward, even if your outfit is modern and chic. A fresh haircut, updated color, or even a new way of styling your hair can completely transform your overall look. Picture this: a woman in a beautifully tailored blazer and elegant blouse, but her hair is still in the same style she's had for decades. Heavy bangs, outdated layers, or maybe a shade of blonde that looks brassy. Now imagine the same outfit paired with a modern face-framing cut, a softer balayage, or sleek silver strands embraced with shine. Instantly, the whole look is elevated. The difference isn't in the clothes, it's in the finishing touches. The same goes for makeup. Many of us stick to the routines we learned in our 20s or 30s: heavy eyeliner, powdery foundation, or lipstick shades that don't flatter anymore. But modern techniques, like lightweight foundation, softly defined brows, and fresh lip colors, can take years off your look. Updating your makeup doesn't mean doing more, it actually often means doing less, but in a smarter way. This isn't about chasing trends or looking like someone else, it's about highlighting your best features with an updated approach. Hair and makeup are what tie everything together, and they can make a $40 outfit look like a $400 one, simply because the overall presentation feels intentional. So if you've been focusing only on your wardrobe, try shifting some of that attention to your hair and makeup. You'll be surprised how much it changes your look and how people respond. Sometimes, the fastest way to elevate your style isn't buying new clothes, it's refreshing the details around them. And speaking of details, there's one tiny styling tweak that can completely change how polished you look. But most women overlook it. It's something people will notice instantly, even if they can't put their finger on why you look so good. That's what we're getting into next, so stay with me, because this one small shift might be the biggest game changer of all. Now, let's dive into what I call the silent game changer: necklines. The neckline of your top or dress is often ignored, but it can make or break your outfit. The wrong neckline can make your shoulders look sloped, shorten your neck, and even make your face appear fuller. But the right neckline elongates your figure, highlights your collarbone, and frames your face beautifully. It's subtle, but incredibly powerful in instantly elevating your look. Think of a boxy crewneck tee that cuts straight across the chest versus a soft V-neck or a boat neck that draws the eye upward and outward. The first can make your outfit feel heavy and closed off. The second creates openness, lightness, and elegance. It's one of those things where people won't say, "Oh, it's the neckline," but they will say, "Wow, you look amazing. What did you change?" Necklines also have the unique ability to balance proportions. If you have a fuller bust, a V-neck creates vertical lines that slim the torso. If you have narrow shoulders, a boat neck widens the frame and balances your shape. For women with shorter necks, scoop or open necklines elongate and add grace. The magic is in knowing which shape enhances your natural features best. And the best part, you don't need to replace your whole wardrobe to make this trick work. You can experiment with what you already own. Try layering a cardigan over a round neck top to mimic a V shape, or use a scarf to adjust the visual line. Once you start paying attention to necklines, you'll see how big of a difference they make in how your outfits look and feel. So if you're looking for one small tweak that instantly transforms your style without buying a single new piece, this is it. Focus on your necklines. Trust me, this is the detail that makes people stop and say, "You look incredible. What changed?" If you enjoyed these style tricks, you are going to love my next video where I share 7 tricks stylists use to dress any body shape under 11 minutes. It's the perfect follow-up because once you know how to elevate your look with details like necklines and accessories, the next step is learning how to dress for your body shape so every outfit feels intentional and flattering. I'll walk you through stylist-approved methods that make getting dressed easier, faster, and way more stylish, so definitely check that one out next.